you're planning to do officially to do 2 conventions a year. Is that correct?
Yes, September. We are planning to do another one in September.
So my question would be, with doing 2 of them, which is great for the community, great for the fans and things like that, how do you see 2 giant conventions playing in a ballpark with a number of half a dozen other smaller conventions?
I think that they all synergize together. You know, we've invited the other conventions to come and advertise for their convention here, and what's nice about the other ones is sometimes they focus on more of a genre rather than everything that Comic-Con embraces.
So you see everyone playing in the same sandbox?
Absolutely.
And
it doesn't make sense to try to have a tug of war going.
Good.
Yeah.
It's refreshing to hear that, because I think maybe a lot of people are starting with kind of thinking that maybe Comic-Con will be the Walmart of conventions in Utah, but you don't see that.
Yeah. Well, I hope not. I mean, I don't want it to be that. We want to support the other conventions, and in fact, we'll help get the word out for them, because it really, Comic-Con it's a nice umbrella that embraces all pop culture, really. And so if there's somebody that's interested in anime, or they're interested in sci-fi, or whatever it may be, and we want to support those conventions.
Good. That's refreshing to hear.
It is something that we want to be so careful that we don't make the groups feel monopolistic, that we're trying to monopolize the market on this stuff, because one thing I believe is a good convention, a city could have 10 of them a year at least, and you'd have fans that would love them. And if you had, but each of the niche ones, it's like, yeah, you go to Comic-Con, but then you also get to go to FantasyCon, and you get to go to Anime Bonsai, or whatever it may be. You get a chance to experience that.
I think something that we've seen, though, is that FantasyCon's brand new this year.
Yes.
And I don't necessarily know, but I didn't necessarily know if they would even be here if it wasn't for Comic-Con. So, because I think people see that there's fans here.
I'll tell you, if we by us doing what we're doing, that we lose the more genre-based conventions, that'd be a shame. I hope it helps to actually strengthen and build those, if anything. Because if somebody's focused on something specific, I mean, obviously, we'd get a little, more uncomfortable if somebody's just coming out and doing exactly what we're doing.
Sure.
There are bigger companies that have their eyes on Salt Lake after what happened. Look and say, well, they may want to do one here. And that's one of the things that I wouldn't be as thrilled about them coming in as I am about other groups.
Yeah.
Because Anime Bonsai, they were here before us, and we want to embrace them, and hopefully they'll embrace us too.